Hi everybody. Today I'm going to make a video about my finicky husky Sasha. She's 10 months old and she's become very finicky. She wasn't this bad when she was younger. Um, we tried to keep it simple. I tried to get her on dry food and wet food and, the best quality food within reason. And God, I've blown through so many different types of food. I wound up having to donate food. I would find something, oh my God, she likes it. And then, by the second or third time, she would do the husky, nope, nope, don't want it, not interested, no more, no quiero. So, it's been getting worse and worse. And her weight is good. She's not underweight. She's not sick. It's just a struggle to feed her and to get her to eat. So I finally relented and I tried one of these fresh meal companies. And so far, first meal, she loved it. I mean, she devoured it. I don't want to say the company, but they're extremely expensive. I mean, I love her to death, but have to be reasonable. But the reason why I tried it was to see if it's true, because she's so finicky. She's not like other dogs. And, looking at the ingredients, there's no reason why I can't try to recreate that. And that's what I'm going to do today. I've heard of a lot of people, making food for their dogs and cooking for them. I was a little hesitant because I did try it once early on when she was a puppy, to settle her stomach. I kept it simple. I did boiled chicken and rice, and she really, she wasn't interested in that either. So I kind of gave up on the idea. But, after trying that online food, she liked it so much. I Googled a bunch of recipes, and, there's a lot of simple recipes out there. And I figure if I'm going to do it, let me try to recreate as close as possible the expensive food that I purchased for her. And I looked at a couple of different recipes and have kind of combined ingredients. And one common thread you will see in all of these online fresh food companies, it comes down to flavoring. And it seems like every single one of them has some type of liver in it. They have a beef liver, chicken gizzards. I guess that's a flavorful part of, chickens or cows. So, like I said, kind of combining a bunch of recipes. Went to the supermarket, just grabbed this, just grabbed that, and got. That was the other mistake I made last time. I think I was thinking like a human. I got her chicken breast, white meat chicken breast, and it's really the only part of the chicken I like. I'm not a fan of chicken thighs and drumsticks, but supposedly chicken thighs have more flavor. So I went with chicken thighs. And like I said, secret ingredient seems to be, what is this? Chicken liver, which is very cheap. And then got very cheap as well, chicken gizzard. And that seems to be the main protein. And then especially with huskies, you want them to have, all dogs in general, I guess, omegas for their fur and for health. And then for additional protein, I'm going to throw in some salmon. And actually, she likes salmon. One of the dry foods I've had the most success with has been a limited ingredient, all natural salmon food. But, it's not getting the job done. She likes it, but she's not crazy about it. So that's the protein part. Now, in terms of health and flavor, and trying to make healthy food for her, like the online companies, and adding flavor. One tip that does work, but it's not a slam dunk, is everyone says, "Oh, add hot water." Hot water, okay, but chicken broth. Adding chicken broth to her wet food, not her wet food. Well, sometimes with wet food, but I've had more success with adding chicken broth to her dry food. Cook it a little bit, and the heat makes it smell more appetizing, and she'll eat that. But again, it's still a struggle. Like, want to be able to put it in a bowl and walk away and let her eat. We actually have to coax her excuse me, into eating it, and sometimes spoon feed her, and she'll eat a little bit and walk away, and we gotta we've got to be persistent with her. So got this bone broth, and then also got free range chicken broth. For additives, I'm not going to put too much because I read it's it's actually good for them, it's healthy, but it has a bitter taste and I don't like bitter. But I got some cranberries for additional protein and vitamins. A lot of it is human stuff. Got baby spinach. She actually does love sweet potato, loves sweet potato treats. It's good for them, it's good fiber. Gonna do sweet potato because she likes the flavor. Now, in terms of seasoning, I googled dog gravy and dog seasonings, and it seems like they do like some of the spices that we like, and they're healthy for them. You do have to be careful. Some things they can't eat that I think everyone learns pretty quickly. Just in case you don't know, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is never give them onions. So you also have to be careful looking at like beef broth has onion in it a lot of times, and onions aren't good for them. They can't have onion. Oh yeah, this was on the other recipe. This was butternut squash, and then I believe this parsley, fresh parsley. Dropped it. Cilantro, rosemary. Fresh oregano. Oh, did I get two? That's so weird. I got two by accident. I meant to get something else. They didn't have fresh, so dill weed. The recipe I saw online, it called for, dry, whatever. I'm going to try fresh. A little bit of ginger. Ginger is good for everything. It's good for health. Ginger. I think that was it. Sweet potato. Oh, strawberries. Yes, there's some berries they can have, some they can't. Strawberries are good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to cook this up. One thing I've noticed is, she's not really into chunks. She likes paste. And the online food I bought, the fresh food delivery, the food's like in a paste. So I'm gonna cook this up, and then I'm gonna not completely liquefy. You still want it, you want some consistency to it, but I'm gonna make it, she's not a chewer. She's kind of a, just kind of slurps it up. So it's gonna be more paste-like, and then you freeze it, and hopefully I'll have success with it. In addition to that, when I was googling dog gravies, I found a recipe. Great idea, actually, which I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll make another video. I'm gonna do that to supplement this, and also to get rid of the huge amount of wet food I have that she doesn't want to eat. I mean, just to show you real quick, all these brands of wet food I've tried, and she'll eat once, and Blue and Vanger and Purina One and Natural Balance, and I've spent a ton of money trying to get food for her that she'll enjoy. So this gravy recipe, it's basically, it's pretty simple. It's God, what was it? It's using any canned dog food as like the protein base, and adding a thickener like cornstarch or arrowroot, and then I'm just gonna throw chicken broth in, and you blend it up, and you freeze it, and it instant dog gravy. Use that, add to the dry food. So that'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll be able to get rid of all this wet food, and then eventually get rid of this dry food. And I'm hoping if I can, get the formula correct where she likes this, that I'll just stick with this and, cook for her. So hopefully it works out. Wish me luck. Right, Sasha? Say goodbye. She's sleeping. Say goodbye, sweetheart. Bye-bye. That's her favorite chair. Take care.